Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today is going to be yet another ranking my last 10 palettes video. I initially stole this idea from my friend Annette from Annette's Makeup Corner. I'll have her channel down in the description box. If you have not checked her out, please do. I've done this video probably 3 or 4 times now, and I'm just gonna keep the ball rolling. You guys seem to always enjoy these videos. I love sparking the conversation in the comments about just like what you think about what I've tried lately, if my list surprises you, all that stuff. I feel like I just did one of these videos a month ago. I can't believe I'm already doing another one, but Colourpop did just come out with 5 palettes in a row, so it happens, I guess. Before we hop into my ranking of my last 10 palettes, I did of course film this look. It should already be up on my IGTV by the time this video goes up. This choker I believe is from the brand shop Sun & Co. I could be wrong, but if it is, you can check them out. My affiliate code Beautbean will save you 10% off. I don't think you'll be able to see my plugs in this video, but these plugs are from Love Kills Boutique. This is a Christmas brand wig. Check my FAQ in the description box if you need spelling. And this is a very old beanie, so I'm not positive where it's from. It could be a Forever 21. Who even knows? Anyways, with all of that being said, let's just hop in and rank the last 10 palettes that I tried out. Alright, starting it off at number 10, this is one of the new 5-pan palettes from Colourpop. This is the Crush palette. This one's in the bottom just because I'm not a big orange eyeshadow person, as most of you know. It's just not my favorite color to work with, and at least with like brighter oranges, at least it's more fun and poppy. This is more of that like neutral coppery kind of orange, and I'm not a copper smoky eye kind of girl, so this is just like not a color scheme that speaks to me, so that's why this one's in the bottom. However, I do like the layout that's in here. We have 3 mattes, a shimmer, and only 1 sequin. It's not overloaded with sequins, it's not overloaded with glitters, it's just unfortunately not my favorite color scheme. Next up, number 9, this is the Lyric palette, also one of those new 5 pans from Colourpop. This one I do like a little bit more than the previous one just because it's not quite so coppery. This one is just like a pretty basic neutral palette, but because of that it is a basic neutral palette. That's not really my game. I like something a little more interesting, and this one also does feature a glitter which didn't push it up any higher. But again, overall this has a really good like set of textures. It has 2 mattes, 2 shimmers. If that glitter wasn't in there, it potentially might have gotten put higher just because, I don't know, just because it would have been good solid formulation, but for the most part this one's just a little too boring for me and the glitter doesn't help. Alright, number 8, this is the Ballad palette. Again, one of those new 5 pans. That's what I'm wearing for today's look right here, and I think it came out really pretty if I do say so myself. I really like grays and cool tones. I feel like this one would have been pushed up higher had it not had 2 sequin shadows. It has 1 matte, 2 sequins, and 2 shimmers, and the only matte is like the lighter one. I did play with these 2 in my look. Actually, I think all 5 shades are part of my look today. I did play with these 2. I just kind of pretended that they're mattes because the glitter mostly dusts away, but I just wish they were true mattes, you know? I feel like most people don't really like the sequins. I don't know why Colourpop continues to do it, but yeah, I feel like because of that setup of formulations, that's why I got pushed down so low, because if it was all mattes and shimmers, I might have pushed this one up a little bit higher because I really do get down with silvers and cool tones. I like this little palette. I think it's cute. By the way, aside from me doing an Instagram video with this palette, I did already do a first impressions with all 5 of the mini palettes, just kind of playing with them together. Some of them I'll still probably do an Instagram video with. I don't know if I'll do Instagram videos with the bottom 2 just because I'm not excited about them, but the other 2 that I'll talk about in a little bit maybe. Next up, number 7, this is the Illamasqua Beyond Artistry Palette. I did do an Instagram video with this palette. It has 12 shades, it's all shimmers. I feel like the shimmers have different like textures to them. Some are a little bit more bam intense and some are a little bit more just like soft and glowy. It's not my favorite thing to pull out. I feel like I'm not, 1, an all shimmer kind of person, and 2, if I'm going to play with an all shimmer palette, they need to be pretty bam impactful. However, I do like the colors in here. I feel like it's kind of like grungy, colorful vibes, and I really did like the look that I pulled out of this. So I feel like it's interesting. It's definitely not my perfect palette. I feel like the formulation could be a little more intense to make it more exciting for me personally, but because it's not, that's why it's not much higher than this, but it is higher than the ones I just talked about because it is a little bit more interesting. This is also quite expensive, so I don't know who would be dropping the kind of money on this, but maybe some people. Maybe that's your perfect formula. Maybe you don't want something that's super bam intense, but that's what I like. All right, let's round out the bottom 5 with number 6. This is the Amore palette, one of the, again, 5 pans from Colourpop. You might be surprised that this one's higher up because it does, of course, feature a glitter and it has a sequin. I don't know what to tell you. I love berry tones. I think they're really pretty. I feel very comfortable and confident in them. I think they make my eye color look good. I really do get down with a berry. I honestly will probably just kind of pretend that the glitter isn't there. These are magnetic, by the way, so in theory I can mix and match them. I'm just not really the kind of person to do that. I don't know why. I know a lot of people who like to take apart their palettes. I don't really like to do that. But regardless, I like the colors that are in here, even the glitter aside. I think they're really pretty. I didn't put it any higher than where it's at now because of the kind of formulation that's in it. Like, I don't love that there's a glitter and a sequin, but I can't deny my love of berry tones, so that's why it's ahead of the ones I previously talked about. I think it's very cute. All right, moving into our top 5. This is the final 5-pan palette from those new Colourpop palettes. This is the Cherish one. I love this little one. It's very cute, kind of reddish, rosy cranberry tones, no glitters. It does have a sequin, but it also does have 2 shimmers, 2 mattes. I feel like this setup of formulation is really nice, and I feel like the colors are just very cute. Again, similar to berries, I like these kind of cranberry colors on me. I think they're really pretty. Most of my first impression look with all 5 of the palettes featured mostly this one, and I really liked what came out of it. I felt really pretty. It was very just cutesy cherry vibes, and I like this little palette. I don't love it any more than the next 4 that I'm going to talk about, but I do love this one more than all of the ones I previously talked about. I think it's very cute, very just nicely curated. Very excited about this one. Okay, I'm really excited about these next 4. Oh, let's just hop into it. Number 4, this is the Sugarpill Anniversary Capsule Palette. I already did upload a first impressions video. My 2 looks with this palette should already be up by the time this video goes up as well, and I also do plan on doing an Instagram video probably pretty shortly after this video. But it looks like this. It's just very springy, colorful, bright. I think it's fun. It's not my favorite capsule palette out of all the capsule palettes. Number 3 will reign supreme, but I really like the blush in here. I like the 4 shimmers they chose. I like the 5 mattes. I feel like everything is pretty different. There aren't like repetitive shades in this particular palette. I thought this one was really cute and really fun. I've had a good time with this palette. Going into the top 3 now, I'm so excited. Number 3 is going to be my Give Me Glow Vivid Rose. I love this palette. Again, I did do a first impressions and a 2 looks 1 palette video, and I do plan on doing an Instagram video at some point. I think this one is so fun. 10 beautiful shades, 3 shimmers, 7 mattes. We have kind of a mix of purples, mauve neutrals, bright pinks, more of a softer pink. The shimmers in here are so pretty, especially these 2 on the bottom. They're so intensely like bright and foiled. I love this palette. I think it's so much fun. I've had the best time with it. I love Give Me Glow's formula. The pigmentation is just unreal. The blendability is amazing. The shimmer formula is one of my absolute favorites ever. I'm so happy I treated myself to this palette on Black Friday. It only just got to me maybe 3 weeks ago or so, but I'm having a blast with this palette. I think it's so much fun. It's so cute. I love it with my whole heart. Could potentially be my favorite Give Me Glow palette now that I think about it. I might still like the Vintage Rose more than this one. All right, my top 2. I'm so excited about these. These were actually a subscriber gift, and I'm so incredibly grateful for these. I've been having a blast with them. I've done get ready with me's on both of these palettes, and I've actually dipped into both of them twice now for like really quick before work looks. I'm having a really good time. I'll probably do Instagram videos with these at some point. Number 9 is going to be my Lethal Cosmetics Velvet Dusk palette. It's so pretty. Like I said, I did already upload Get Ready With Me's with both of these palettes. Oh, I'm so excited about this. It's grungy and deep and rich and but still colorful. It's just so beautiful. The shimmers in here are so incredibly glitzy and sparkly without them being like glitter. Obviously, they are shimmers. The mattes are all so beautiful. Of course, I love this shade with my whole heart. I love this really pretty kind of deep inky indigo shade. Everything about this palette is beautiful. I can't wait to continue playing with it. I can't promise a 2 looks 1 palette with both of these, but I will try my best. It just depends on if I just have openings in my filming schedule for things to film with, because I feel like my filming list is never ending, but I will try, and regardless, these are gonna live on my filming table so I can play with them whenever I feel like. They are beautiful. I love this palette. I'm thrilled with it. It had to be number 9. But the one that beat it out is the other one, the Lethal Cosmetics After Dark palette. Something about this palette just makes me so incredibly happy. I thought I would like Velvet Dusk more, but something about this one just sparks me with all the joy. I love the brightness. I love how it's kind of pastel-y, little neon-ish, but also kind of grungy at the same time. I've been having so much fun with this. I absolutely loved the look I created in my Get Ready With Me with this palette. So far, favorite look of the year. Not that the year has made it very far yet, but I'm loving this palette. I think it's beautiful. Liesel's formula is too good. I'm honestly upset with myself that I didn't own these palettes sooner. I should have treated myself to them because I'm in love with them. I'm just so incredibly grateful for this gift. I cannot stress it enough. These have been such a fun thing for me to play with over the last couple weeks. I'm in love with them. So yeah, that about rounds it out for my ranking my last 10 eyeshadow palettes video. I'm glad you guys enjoy this little series. I'm enjoying it as well. It's fun for me to keep track of the palettes as I acquire them, really reflect on how I feel about them, and ranking them really just puts it into perspective how I feel about certain palettes. Sometimes I surprise myself at the order some things get, like I'm still kind of shocked that the one with the glitter made it to number 6, but I love the little berry color story. It's too cute. I'd love to know what you think of my list. Did any of my placements surprise you? Does it all make sense to you? I'd love to know if you've tried anything that I talked about. Do you want to try anything I talked about? Let's just chat about everything below. What is your most recent favorite palette that you tried? If you made it to the end of this video, leave me your last 10 most recently used emojis. And if you liked this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's Beautbean. Follow me there. I post every single day. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Please make sure you're staying informed with everything that's going on in the world. There will be links in my description box that will take you to information and resources and ways in which you can help. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.